a lot of new writers of necessity are either writing about themselves in some way, or they're writing because they want to write a gangster picture or whatever, a comedy. They haven't got enough background in what's already been done. So they're writing something that in fact was made maybe 15 years ago, and much better. And there's not really a sense that this, what they think is original and unique is actually second-hand, and hasn't been considered, very fully. I would have thought, the two most difficult. Also, the sense of it being a collaborative business, unlike the theatre, where the playwright, by and large, his word is law, and people are trying to realise the author's intentions, in that great phrase. With movies and with television, that last thing they want to do really is realise the author's intentions. It's how can they impose their own intentions on the material. And it's that sense that in this country, and I suppose we're talking primarily about England and the people who are going to be looking at this material, is we don't really have a film culture. And what passes for television, until quite recently, was really very much like what used to be three-camera television. It wasn't really film. It wasn't really visual. It was very much dialogue-oriented. You'd have a few shots of cars driving up and people walking up driveways, and then they would open the door and talk, largely sitting down. And that's the antithesis, really, of film. It was TV drama. And when people like, names I can't remember now because they're all dead and don't do it anymore, were writing original British drama, it was fascinating because but it was primarily theatrical. It wasn't within a kind of what one might call a genre tradition. And the whole thing of American cinema, by and large, is genre. And television is genre. But everybody working in it understands that. So in like a new legal show, people involved with that will know about the precedents of legal dramas. They will mentally go all the way back to Defenders, probably, because somebody on the show will be that old. And there's a sense of history, and a sense that you're trying to do better than the past. Orson Welles somewhere, I think it was, said, we're in competition, no, Hemingway said, we're in competition with the dead. Tolstoy, Dickens, and if you don't think you can write better than they can, don't bother.